Hello and welcome to World of Horror. Now, I thought I was done with this game until the 1.0 release this summer, just a few months away. But there has been further updates to the update that I recently played through. Dreadful Dreams has gotten additional content, different changes, balances have been made, all sorts of weird stuff has been altered. And there was also stuff that was already in the update that I had not shown off yet, because I didn't know it existed, because it was very, very obscure. So, gonna take a look at that, because why not? I'm certainly excited to see more World of Horror. And why wait those extra few months? So first, I wanted to show off some costumes that I don't know when they appeared, but they're here now. And I have nothing to show off as far as gameplay with these characters, so I'm just going to put up still images of, first off, Jury, who now has a Timeline B costume. It's called Peripeteia, which means a sudden reversal of fate. And it's like latex, like metal studs. I don't know what's going on with it. It's very strange. I have absolutely no idea what to make of it. The word Peripeteia is somewhat appropriate for her character, since she's a wealthy heiress who is cursed to have her face fall off, eventually, but very suddenly. So, I'm sorry to have put that in front of your face, but to make up for it, Moriko got an alternate outfit, which is not related to Timeline B. She can wear it in any timeline, wherein she becomes a goth girl, like basically all the other female characters in this game. She got a goth outfit, finally. Good for her. Just a black sweatshirt, some like barbed wire on the shoulder, and goth makeup. It's pretty cool. But like I said, nothing to show off with Jury or Moriko, despite them being classy, high-quality characters. One of the things I do want to show off is something that the game still suggests everyone try first and foremost. Just when you pick up the game, play the spine-chilling story of School Scissors, and meet everyone's favorite character, Koji. So, let's do just that, because as soon as we do, we acquire a brand new weapon, the Straight Razor. Avoid unnecessary cuts. Obviously, it reminds me of a certain American heist thriller film. I have not seen whatever movie they're referring to, so I have literally no idea what heist film involves a straight razor. What is it? Reservoir Dogs? Probably Reservoir Dogs. I wouldn't call it a heist movie, even though a heist does occur. That just clicked with me, though, but that's probably what they're referring to. I don't need this shave right now, so I should probably just throw it in the garbage, right? Not an option. Might as well equip it. There we go. Now anyone who gets in my way, I'm gonna slice them up. Also, we get a free fish. A tasty fish. Yep. Don't know why we get a free fish, but I'll take it. Normally that fish is only acquirable in the Fear Festival chapter, but here you get it for free. God knows why. And then this is just the School Scissors mystery. Slightly simplified. School Scissors always gave you a free wooden bat, which now serves no purpose because it's a strength weapon, deals the same amount of damage as the Straight Razor, slightly faster, but overall, kind of worse because the Straight Razor is a perception weapon. Koji is very much a perception character. Yeah, no idea why they decided to implement this. It's quite unnecessary, but it's there. Had to show it off. And this mission is actually fairly truncated. I believe they removed several of the events you have to go through. I'm just gonna blaze through it real quick with this Straight Razor to use. 4 damage a hit, 75% chance to hit. We could end this in one go. There we go. It's a good weapon. Too good for a tutorial, frankly. We're rarely going to see weapons this good in the main game, so it does not prepare you for how the game actually works. Okay, the substitute teacher needs help with moving stuff into her office. No thank you. Not an option. She will punish you if you try not to help her. I believe you used to be able to deny this request, but now you can't. And Koji wasn't strong enough to do it anyway. You're back, eh? Well, this time we'll help you and fail again. And ritual's ready. Let's go. Summon that scissor woman. There she is. Come on in. Now we've got a spare baseball bat. We're not allowed to throw it. Throws are disabled for the tutorial. So we'll go at her with a straight razor, which is now significantly less likely to hit at 57%. We might end up needing that fish. Yeah, I'm gonna need to boost these attack chances. About 2 boosts there, 1 boost here. I might die. This is ridiculous. Only Koji could fail the tutorial. This guy needs a buff. A little underpowered at the moment. Okay. Our luck is turning around, finally. There we go. We're gonna beat the scissor woman. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. Koji is the new scissor woman. Unfortunately, we do not get to continue with this timeline. But you can acquire those scissors, and they're a fantastic knowledge-based weapon. Not for us at the moment, though. So, let's bring Koji back out and give him a real run. He's earned it. Let's see. Some sort of backstory would best suit him. Typically, I go with the 7th curse. It's very reliable. But I also like scars. Let's scar up Koji. I mean, he just fought the scissor woman. He almost died. Now he's got scars. And we're going to Timeline B. I typically don't play Timeline B, so there's a lot of stuff in there that I have missed. Never seen before, never showed off, that's for sure. Default difficulty, yep, we're set. Deity doesn't particularly matter, so we'll go with a new one. Haven't seen enough of Katurafu. Got our camera. All reliable. We've got a variety of options here, that's for sure. Another thing that was changed very recently was the school nurse has been made more useful. A lot of the minor injuries that she was supposed to treat didn't work. Those have all been corrected. Supposedly all of them have been corrected. And Mimi's little project now has an additional effect that you can choose to take, wherein she grafts bear claws to herself, increasing her kick damage by 2 points, but giving her a random injury every Mr. E. So this combos very well with the school nurse. Just take the school nurse, probably get free recoveries on many of those injuries. Unless they happen to be major injuries, then just go to the doctor. Mimi's little project has been made even better and easier than when I managed to barely beat it myself. The schoolyard exists, irrefutably. And nothing much to show off as far as these other things. I think we're all set. Send Koji on his way. Because Koji was indeed buffed. 2 days ago, actually. Can be Dracula, which is always adorable. I don't know if the Chad outfit is a new one, because I've played as Koji so rarely, but yeah, we'll make him a Chad today. Good for you, Koji. You've earned it. Being an embarrassment for so long. Never got an empty bottle, so I'll just take my experience. Get out of here. We're on normal difficulty, so I should be able to pretty much steamroll this to a point. Koji drew a little smiley face on his investigations, because he's clearly taking this very seriously. Yeah, this seemed like a pretty good setup. The abnormal arms. On Timeline B, features a boss fight. I believe I once said that Timeline B, I didn't like the design choice to have the two separate timelines that have all sorts of different effects built into them. It seemed like an inefficient way to design the game. Now I like it. Now there's all these mysteries in Timeline B that I never see, even though I've played the game for like 100 hours, over 100 hours at this point. Now I get to see them anew. Here, I'll take the Tainted Violin. Make Koji a little faster. He doesn't really need to be faster because the ways in which he has been buffed all affect his combat prowess. So in a fight, Koji can actually hold his own. Very much unlike how Koji normally operates. I think we want to investigate the hospital. I don't think we need to. But it couldn't hurt to do this side quest real quick. Knock it out. Lose one reason. Head to the apartments. Eventually. There we go. Whole rest of this mystery is going to be in the apartments. We've seen it many times. Knowledge is if we check the bathroom. Still managed to fail it. Nice work, Koji. The Cyclops is here. Hello, Cyclops. So we don't have a weapon with which to fight the Cyclops. Let's use the camera flash to blind that one eye. Then improvise a weapon. We dodged the attack. So now if you use the camera flash, it gives you a dodge chance. Dodge has also been buffed. If we were to use the actual dodge, right here, it is slightly faster, and there's a 10% better chance that you will actually dodge things. I did forget one of the things I need in order to show off Koji's other recent upgrade. We'll do that in a moment. First, I'll launch a single attack, and then I'll go over here so that I can use the camera flash again. There, we'll do this every turn. Keep dodging. I've dodged so many times at this point, and my dex is so low. It seems like it doesn't even give you a dodge chance. If you use the camera flash, it just seems to guarantee you dodge the next attack. Meaning I basically can't lose combat. Koji is going to be nerfed again in the near future. But right now, giving the dodge chance to the camera is a good idea. Guaranteed dodge is a little much. So we need one of Koji's character-specific perks. Not that one. Although it does involve improvisation. Probably gonna see every single one except for the one that I actually need. Yep. There's the 3 that I don't need. Now let's see if we can get the 1 that I do need. Apparently not. Classic. I might get 100% Doom simply by re-rolling to get this 1 upgrade. There it is, Fast Hands. So what Fast Hands does is normally just lets us equip weapons freely during combat. That's all this says. Fast Hands now has an additional side effect that the game doesn't tell you about. It's very good. And if I get into a fight, I'll show it off. I don't need more funds, but whatever. I also don't need more level ups. % Doom, whatever. I've got plenty of Doom to spare. At 50% of my Doomometer. In the middle of the first mystery. The Centipede Man is here. Well, let's try the same strategy. Dodge the attack. Unlimited free dodges. We acquired a branch and a brick. So, I mean, these are both better than the broken bottle I had. But yeah, we got 2 items because we had Fast Hands. So when you improvise a weapon, you grab 2 things off the ground. And you can just throw them at your target. And I can equip them freely, throw some more stuff. Get a good head start. Then boost this twice. Now it should be impossible to hit me because I will guaranteed dodge every single attack. Koji is a beast. We have unlimited uses of the camera flash too. So this character is now just unstoppable. As of 2 days ago. Ah, a centipede got on my face. I wasn't paying enough attention to tell if I actually took damage there. But if I did, it was only 1 point. Can handle about a dozen more of those. Get our reason back at least. Probably won't be spending too much of it. And we'll head to the household hell. Gotta investigate Seaside twice for the side quest. Oh, not a good investigator. That Koji. Hey. 425 hertz. I'll just keep that in mind. And then we'll just blaze through the rest of this. I will need an actual flashlight, though. Got plenty of money for it. Just gotta not re-roll this so many times that I die from Doom. Which is already looking grim. There we go, yeesh. No one wants to help out Koji today. He'd rather see the world end than this guy be a Chad. Okay, I leveled up. That's a good sign. Sure, perception boost. Let's also spend even more Doom to acquire our friendly Janitor, the Truth Seeker. There he is, helping us out. already into the mansion. I could sacrifice him. I'm not going to. That is not what I'm here for. Small candle is actually a pretty good weapon. Very, very, very fast. Here we go. So there is a new action here. If you have an ally, you can tell your ally to attack the enemy for about 2 damage. 50% chance to hit. I believe there are ways to make this attack better, but it's an option. It exists. You can make your allies go fight for you, not just distract the enemy. They actually get in there, mix it up. Koji got much, much faster somehow. Oh yeah, I got a faster weapon. That's how. Okay, I definitely took damage there. Despite the camera flash. But I should... Yeah, I'm getting more and more likely to hit every turn, at least. And so is the ally. Help me out, Janitor. Yeah. He did 2 damage. Thereby definitely saving the day. Probably should have improvised more weapons, because that would have given me a bunch of stuff to throw. Let's test the efficacy of that plan. Broken bottle and an empty bottle. Like a real empty bottle that we can go and fill with water in between mysteries. This is a good way to acquire those for free, if you happen to be this character. Okay, now all the attacks are getting through. I guess I used up my allotment of dodges, because I haven't dodged a single attack in a while. But I got like 10 for free. %150% chance to hit, so maybe I don't need to boost any of my attacks. Oh, the world ended. Wasn't ready for that. Somehow my doom got to 102%. I mean, we all saw it. We know how it happened. Let's try that again. Hey, Koji's back. That was random. And let's just attempt the household hell again. There it is. Doesn't really matter what we do. I just need to do the side quest. Doing it as the first mission is likely to prevent me from dying out of doom so quickly. Good stuff. I didn't even see what deity we're up against. Okay. You're not hurting me. This is useless. We need this one. 425 hertz again. That is randomized. Not especially random this time. Always wondered why there was an A here. Chiyokawa Herald A. Ghost fight if we close that door. No, thank you. Just trying to get through this as fast as possible. I have Mind Drain. Can only cast that in combat, though. Don't see the Koi woman too often. Vengeful woman cursed by a sea deity. To live her life as an abomination. Live on, Koi woman. I just gotta survive the mansion. Not a free spell. And you again. Pretty sure I can run away from you. Good riddance. What I want to do here... Got another spell. I want to get killed by the boss. The optional boss that I rarely see. Koji's not making it easy. He's losing his mind. Very, very rapidly. There. Well, I can't cast Book of Gore again, because I broke my jaw. She didn't help me. Here we go. Head over here. Set it to 425 hertz. My favorite station. That causes all sorts of mysterious things to happen. A spiral monster appears. The inner coil. Oitaru. So we're supposed to sacrifice someone to appease Oitaru. No can do. Didn't bring anyone this time. If you don't do that, you're supposed to run away. What if we don't? We just stand here. And look at the big seashell. Very big. This is Koji. This is the lighthouse. This is Oitaru. Up. As the sounds get unbearably loud, your knees suddenly collapse. Your inner ears burst, and steaming blood starts gushing from your auditory canal, nose, and mouth. You are dead even before your head hits the ground. My face exploded. At least I didn't have to, like, slowly bleed out. Honestly, of all the ways to go in this game, that's one of the better ones. That's one of the unique endings I hadn't seen before, because I rarely see Oitaru. Let's take a bit of a look at a Miku playthrough. On Timeline B again. Bring the 7th curse. For some extra cash. Who knows if I'll need it. To Rafu again. Why not? Really doesn't matter. This time we're gonna need the vending machine, of all things. I never take the vending machine. Switching things up now. I think we need the hardware shop. I'm gonna take the hardware shop. For some reason, we're not allowed to alter the apartment. Normally, you can turn off your neighbor, but not today. Empty bottle this time for free. Didn't even have to scrounge around on the ground for it, like Koji did. Get some free money. Dress up like a demon. Just a nice sweater. Skeleton Vomit wins. Skeleton Vomit always wins. Let's see what mysteries we have. That Curling Botanist is a good one. Crimson Cape, pretty solid. Morbid Mermaids has a unique Timeline B ending. I gotta say, these are pretty good endings. Or pretty good mysteries. Which contain pretty good endings. I dare say I don't have to reroll anything. So, let's see what the botanist has in store for me. First, off to the vending machine. Bunch of items I never really see. But most importantly, you nearly trip over a brick laying on the floor. You decide to pick it up. This is where you acquire the brick. You go to the vending machine, there's a chance you'll just find a brick lying on the ground as you approach. You can do this an unlimited number of times, although you're not guaranteed to get the brick each time you go here. And this is the only way to get the brick besides scrounging for it as Koji. Here's the can of soda that I never get to see, Lemon Energy, with an actually very sleepy lemon on it. That has eyes and a mouth. It's weird, the first time I went here, which was very recently, the soda was called Double Lemon, and it had 2 eyes and 2 mouths on it. But now it's just Lemon Energy. I'll take it. Honestly, it's pretty good, but very expensive. $3 for this thing. Everything at the fountain, or the vending machine, is very expensive. Frankly, too expensive. Oh yeah. Should inspect it. Haven't seen this brand before. And indeed I didn't. I saw Double Lemon before. I'm gonna want to go to the History Club and re-roll 1,000 times so that I get a specific... Oh, didn't have to re-roll at all. Pickpocket is exactly what I wanted. So there are several unique weapons that are only capable of being acquired if you have the Pickpocket ability. Or the dog as an ally. But one of them can only be gotten as Miku. Even if you get that dog. Don't need to do the side quest. These guys cannot be our friends, so if we choose yes, we increase our doom and then they just instantly die from our 7th curse. So off they go. Ignore the tent, -1 reason. Chaos has gone up. That's a good sign. Just at the right moment. I need to fight my way out now. The brick has the exact same stats as the steak knife. Steak knife being a just ridiculously basic weapon to the point of bordering on uselessness. Man, this thing feels slow right now, because I guess my stats aren't good enough. Need more dex. 16 damage. Yeah, this should be pretty solid. And just 5 more. Out of a very simple, basically optional combat encounter. Now I need to use all of my consumables. Glug, 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 glug. Luck check success. It was just a scarecrow. What we really want to do is investigate downtown a lot. Downtown can make us fight the other rioter, who is not Miku, That other rider drops one of the unique weapons that requires Pickpocket to pick up. And here's Shiro-san. We gotta lead him to safety. Except I'm not doing that. I'm just leading him an arbitrary distance, at which point he will drop dead from the plants, whipping him. Right about now, his death allows me to pick up the Rusty Sickle. The Rusty Sickle deals more damage than the brick, and has a small chance of dealing 1 extra damage. That's pretty good. I like a good Rusty Sickle. Now we've got a brick that we can hurl at someone we don't like, as Miku is very inclined to do. Okay, found footage takes us back to the woods. Really want to investigate downtown. But alas, most mysteries do not spend much time in downtown. Really, it's just rancid ramen that allows you to stick around here for a long time. Looks like there is not much else I need to get involved with. Oh, we're doing typical things. I can point out another change. Back in the Blood Moon update from last Halloween, they implemented new haircuts in Timeline B exclusively. So if you played in Timeline B as any character, your haircut changed unless you were Toshiaki, the guy who holds the Necronomicon. He got a unique scar on his face in Timeline B. And in the artwork that they used to promote the Blood Moon update, they showed the new haircut for Miku. She had no pigtails, she had like emo bangs on either side of her face. For some reason, since that update, all the new hairstyles have been removed. We're on Timeline B right now, everyone has their same hair. So very briefly, you're able to get unique haircuts, and I never saw them because I never played Timeline B. Missed my chance. I hope they come back in the 1.0 release. I can't even imagine why they were removed. That's a super weird touch. Presumably they were causing glitches somehow. So a lot of things in this game had to be changed purely out of causing crashes and various unexpected errors. As is going to happen when one person builds a game from the ground up. Let's look for a weapon. If that had been successful, I would have gotten a steg knife, but it's rarely successful. Hemorrhaging reason here. We don't have to do the side quest, I think. If we end up needing to do the side quest, I will regret not having done it. This particular mystery is the only one in the game that has 5 endings. Every other mystery maxes out at 4. Most have 2 or 3. This one, 5. And it ended up being my favorite mystery. We really want to guarantee our hits because we might get random extra damage anytime we hit. So even if it means fewer hits, we want to make sure we get as probable hits as possible. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I assume my logic is sound. If all these hit and 2 of them get bonus points of damage, this will kill the enemy. 2 of them hit, at least. So we mostly just want to guarantee that, and then take another swing, just to say we did. We didn't get any bonus damage there. Oh, another fight. Sure. This guy will cancel some of our actions if we take too many in a single turn. Like, I feel this will probably get canceled, but let's try. He's weak against slashing, which is a good sign. And he did not cancel any of our attacks, so he's probably going to die. Yep. No bonus sickle damage, though. We're not doing any level 2 executions on the guy. Let's boost the hell out of my dex, even though I am not about to get into a battle. And I don't remember if I specifically said so. You need a pickpocket in order to get the rusty sickle from Shiro. No matter how he dies, if you have pickpocket or the dog, he will give you the rusty sickle. So he's chopped our classmate in half and sewed the tail of a fish onto her. We always see the janitor from the neck down so that we get a good look at his axe. In Timeline B, you're allowed to look him in the eyes. The bulging fish eyes that are bleeding right out of his face for some reason. Got a fish mouth and a fish nose. Guy's part fish. He's so lonely. Takes a step towards us. For years, I've dealt with this void inside me. Another step forward. Each night I dream about a city underwater. I realized that's where I truly belong. And another, let me take you there. I agree. You get a little handshake contract to head down to Raleigh. I mean, we've been cordially invited. Reluctantly, you reach out your hand and the janitor grabs it. He freezes, seemingly studying your face in a better light. I've seen you in my dreams. I don't need to take you anywhere. He smiles and lets go of your hand and jumps into the open manhole. You're doomed to go there eventually, and I'll wait for you. Why would he say doomed? He likes the idea that we're going there. He thinks it's a blessing. But he's heading there himself. And we got a friend when we make it. Was the talk about the underwater city just an excuse or a crazed serial killer, or did the janitor really believe in the mermaid city located somewhere deep under the waves? Whatever the case, you really should see a dermatologist about your skin allergy. With each day, it starts to look more and more like fish scales. Surely a coincidence. Well, we're gonna wish we were on our way to Raleigh now, because there ain't no fresh water here in Shiokawa. It's been contaminated, and I can no longer heal properly. Very obnoxious. Yep, that does nothing. Just slime. What else we got? Found footage, school scissors. Obviously, gonna skip school scissors for now. Let's try out the Crimson Cape. We've seen the Crimson Cape approximately 1 billion times. Gonna want some gossip, so we can go to the other world. She knows what's up. She's gonna help us out, but she tripped and broke her neck. Bad luck for Student D. They added these little patrolling students in the background. That's a neat touch. And if we go to the rooftop, there'll be a girl up there mumbling to herself. What she's mumbling is the first 2 inputs in the boss fight against the School Scissors boss on Timeline B. So it's like bow, clap, bow, bow, clap. But it's randomized every playthrough. She'll tell you the first 2 inputs. Then you just need to win 3 coin flips, and you can beat that boss. Or I think you can figure out what the input is going to be on the other ghost enemies, and then just use it on the boss for the School Scissors. I don't know. I don't know how ghost fights actually work. I've never figured that out. I prefer to just fight them with damage, rather than trying to play Mastermind. Now we just progress through the mystery as normal. Maybe we'll come across the rioter. Probably not. Let's terrorize this guy. Steal his crowbar. Yep, we just grabbed a crowbar off the street to threaten him, screamed our lungs out. He seems to finally wake up, his eyes widening. The bystanders yell and flee, and the man soon follows their lead. You linger in the street, glancing down at the weapon in your hand with a sigh. We did it again. Blacked out, pulled the crowbar out of thin air, and threatened to kill a stranger. Ooh, the chaos went up. So too did my stats. Well, we can go to the other world now, or we can get dragged there later by Akamanto. Ah, beautiful. So, we have an empty bottle. We have this boiling blood flowing out here forever. Giant corpse of a forgotten beast, bleeding prolifically out into the valley. Let's take some. Fill a container with this sacred blood. Bring it back to your reality is surely a corruption of all rights, and won't do you any good. Indeed. It's full of boiling blood. We can sell it for $1. Seems like a waste at this point. Miku could use a good drink. And so too could I. Always hydrate, folks. Preferably without beverages that were acquired in an alternate universe that are currently on fire. Suddenly you start to suffocate. The boiling blood quickly melts your trachea. The obnoxious fumes liquefy your bones and your face collapses under its own weight. So obnoxious when my face melts from the inside out. Found 2 days later, what's left of your body will never be identified. Miku is one of the few characters who doesn't have a last name, so I guess she has no next of kin. So indeed, she will be forgotten after she is scraped off of the nearest sidewalk. The puddle that she has become. So what I was going to do, why I chose the Crimson Cape mystery, is that also leads to a unique ending. Right about here. If Akamanto kills you in the other world, so you have to fight the true form of Akamanto. You go to the other world. If he kills you, you stay there. And specifically, the Shattered Court comes and steals your true form to add it to their ranks. Which means I guess this ending wasn't implemented until the Herald of the Shattered Court. The new Outer God that was added a few updates ago. I don't know. Maybe they referenced it before it was actually implemented in the game. That I'm not sure about. But we do have one real attempt. All those previous attempts I intended to end in death so that I can show off unique endings. But there's also an actual real ending that I want to go through. And it ain't gonna be easy. It's gotta be Yashiro. It's gotta be on hard mode. True Believer. And it has to be against Kathak Atarasu, a spider god who does not allow you to run from combat. So the faith mechanic suffers greatly in combat. Yashiro has an entire unique perk that allows him to get extra benefits from running out of combat. We're not allowed to do any of that throughout this run. Therein lies the challenge of this run. But if we complete it, we get an achievement, the only achievement I have not currently unlocked. Well, let's make an effort at it. I'm gonna want the police station. Not the occult shop, though. The occult shop offers knowledge weapons. This character has very high knowledge. It's his highest stat. We're gonna go for a dex build this time. Because if you have high faith, it gives you a bonus to dex. And that's pretty solid. Hardware shop, we're gonna need. Take the hardware shop. I think otherwise we're all set. Hope so. It's still gonna be pretty unlikely that we beat this, unfortunately. Much as I would like to beat this. And boost some of our stats. Honestly, not a very good spell, because it only lasts until the end of one mystery. Memory extract. Regain 2 reason, that could be very useful. Especially because I just tanked my reason. It costs experience. Yashiro has a hard enough time getting level ups. But really, we only need like 2 level ups this whole run. And we will get experience bonuses when we have high faith. Our alternate costume, our unique costume, that is to say, is just an occult shirt. Yashiro could probably use another costume somewhere around here. Leave him as a priest. He doesn't play dress up. Not much for playing along. So what we want... I want the blood-curling botanist again. And specifically, I would like the Fear Festival. I want those two. There's the Fear Festival, there's blood-curling botanist, so we're probably set here. Yeah, this'll do. We'll start with the botanist, so that I can load up on items that I'll need. And I have a little trick involving the botanist specifically that will give us a major boost to our faith, and we're going to need it. Because we're going to end up hemorrhaging faith after the first mystery here. So we're not going to do anything involving saving Shiro. Shiro is doomed. Equip that so that we can fight ghosts properly. Let's hit the police station. The police station was nerfed ever so slightly. I said last time it was overpowered. It still is, but now when you go in, every time you go in, it adds 1% doom. This is not nearly enough of a penalty. For things like the History Club, that's a very fair penalty because the History Club is randomized. So whatever you get out of there is going to be a random thing. This, you know exactly what you're getting. You're getting handcuffs, and you're getting threat reduction at one specific location for as long as you want it. Today I'll make it the village, because I am going to do the Fear Festival. So we'll reduce the threat when we do the Fear Festival. It needs its threat reduced. It's pretty dangerous over there. I'm gonna get our preparation item, the Marked Bible. Increased either reason or stamina based on our faith. So if you have 0 or less faith, I believe it increases our stamina. 1 or more faith, and we get reason instead whenever we rest. As a bonus. I believe that's how it works. We're gonna need a steak knife. I said I was going for a dex build. The only dex weapon in the game to which we have access is the steak knife. Dex needs more weapons added to it. It's like, there's a bunch of strength weapons in the hardware shop. There's a bunch of knowledge weapons at the occult shop. This is the only dex weapon we can acquire. The only other ones available, really, are the Rusty Sickle, which you need pickpocketing or the dog ally for. So, very unlikely for Yashiro to get it. The DIY Flamethrower, which is good. It's very good, in fact. It now runs off of dex. It used to be a strength weapon, which is ridiculous. But now it's a dex weapon. Thing is, you have to get hit multiple times by Shiro-san. Because you have to do a bunch of time-based actions during the boss fight. And that costs you tons of health, and every time you get hit, you lose faith. For every point of damage you take in combat, you lose faith. 1 point of faith per point of damage. So that's why you lose faith so much in combat. You do not want to do a lot of combat as Yashiro. So we're going to do a lot of combat as Yashiro, but first, History Club has a potential of 3 things that could make our life way easier. This is one of them. I will take it. I will tank my stamina, because I need damage up. The steak knife doesn't do a lot of damage. It's got 3. So we're boosting it up to 4. Luckily, it's very fast. But now we just sort of pray. Things work out randomly in our favor. Here's the Rioter. This time it is Miku. If Miku had met the Rioter and had pickpocketing, he would acquire a Switchblade when she was defeated. No such luck today. Well, we can do a lot of damage here. But she does 2 damage to all stats. I think I want to brace. That doesn't quite work out. Clearly I need my dex way, way, way up. Well, this is my best bet, unfortunately. If I could get her below 12 this turn and brace at the same time, I would then arrest her. Which is screwed up to arrest Miku, but it's the sort of thing you gotta do if you're gonna beat a difficult challenge like this. There we go. In 1 turn, -4 faith. All that you're expected to have is 6 faith total, but whatever. Yeah, I gotta arrest Miku. Sorry, Miku. Not gonna fill your prescription either. Feels bad, but it had to be done. Our faith is still in the positive because we did win a combat encounter. That gets you 2 faith back. I believe completing a mystery gets you 3 back. There we go. We got our 2 each and then an extra reason next to the Bible that I'm holding. Just about ready to go find our poor lost gardener. Try and save him. We're probably going to get another fight here in the forest. The forest is littered with enemies. I believe it has the highest number of potential enemies. If you hang out in the forest long enough, you're going to get in a fight. Maybe we'll find Shiro before we get into any combat. Nope. Ribcage woman is here. We could hit her twice, that would be great, but we can't. So we're gonna lose more faith, but we should gain 2 back. If I only get hit once, we'll be all set. Boost those a few times. I'd rather take sure things. Yeah, these are both guaranteed. I could also just prep them. Lose 1 faith, but then do the same thing. Get 2 faith back. In net gain. Oh, I could have cut it open. Which I believe recovers 2 stamina as you drink the thick red sap. Which is definitely sap, don't worry about it. Luck check failure. Last possible spot. That's where Shiro lives. But here's where the trick comes in. Shiro counts as a combat encounter. But we don't have to actually fight him. Which means when it ends, we will automatically gain 2 faith. We don't take any damage as long as we don't, like, jump out in front of the plant attacks. We'll gain 2 faith from that, and then we'll gain 3 more faith from completing the mystery. That'll be a huge boost to our faith for free. And we basically got a free mission out of the way as well. See? We're up to 9 faith immediately. Glorious. Blood mode is pretty bad, if we're being honest. That dramatically reduces our chances of hitting enemies. I probably should have grabbed an empty bottle along the way. It's fine. Seeing as how I didn't, I will take an extra stamina. Guess we're on to that Fear Festival. To hope for the best. I feel like we should get a level up first, though. Yeah, let's not rush things. Do the rancid ramen first. Upgrade ourselves ever so slightly. Got my empty bottle in 1 try. Been relatively lucky. Usually I get a blue gem first. And waste one of my funds. Some more funds coming back to me. Always nice. I only have 10 max stamina, so I feel like I don't need to really boost it. Although I do get additional max stamina and reason for having such high faith. In that case, I will take a rest. Well earned. Doom is starting to get up there, though. Bitten by a spider. Probably should have put the school nurse here instead of the schoolyard, because I don't intend to use the schoolyard. Might have been poorly considered. I think the bike can go away on its own, but I almost never have that occur. Experience up, that's always nice. And I'm not going to play the odds, I actually am going to go get the spider bite healed. This is not where you go to get the spider bite healed. Yeah, back to reception area. Into the doctor's office. After wandering randomly for a long time. Spider bite. Healed. For $1. Free would be better, but I'll take it. Zeal. Zeal is one of the things I wanted. I also kind of want... I think it's called On Your Own, and it gives you +1 stat as long as you don't have any allies. +1 all stats, that is to say. Zeal is also very good, though. I'll take a dex boost, happily. Ah. So I did lose a large amount of max stamina. So now 7 is my max. 7 is a good spot to be, though, because the events in the lighthouse deal 3 damage apiece. 7 allows you to survive 2 of them. I want to say this is funds, stamina, and reason. That one's definitely reason. Each of those random things costs you 1 of your resources. I'm not completely certain that I've got them all worked out properly, but maybe. Hopefully. That's the sort of knowledge it requires to survive this game. Failed the strength check. Our strength is very high, which would normally make a chainsaw run a great idea for this particular challenge, because we're going to get in a lot of combat. But the chainsaw has been switched to a perception weapon. Yastro's perception is terrible, which makes this run so much harder than it needs to be. Because now, the whole run builds your dex. Your dex is horrible. I guess we're going to need to rely on dodge when we get into more combat. since dodge got buffed. That's going to make things very random. We can just get unlucky and sort of lose. That's how every hard mode run goes. Very, very luck-based. This should be a dex check to hide in the crowd against the terrifying Dream Man. Dex check success. Hide behind a talking pair of workers. We take a peek, he's gone. Nothing much happened there. Just get a lot of our stats back. Heart of Darkness just means another event inside the lighthouse itself. Take that for later. Get even more reason back. Oh, I can't. I'm on max reason. I guess I should have spent that on experience, but it's only 5 points of experience. Keep checking if I want to change my outfits. I'm not going to want to change my outfits. I'm going to the Fear Festival. See what it has in store. We're on Summonus here. We could go get a free mask, but not gonna. I like my mask too much. The Rock Ring. That's a plus strength item. Don't really need extra strength. The Marked Bible won't do anything. Got this. The Crucifix won't do anything because I don't have it equipped. So whatever. Battle time. 5 points of damage per hit. Potential of 20 per turn. Losing Doom still counts as damage against our faith, but our faith is very, very high, so we can afford to lose a bit of it. Unfortunately, the boss we got coming up also deals a lot of Doom damage, which is going to cost a lot of faith. And a lot of Doom, for that matter. 6 damage, a potential of 12. We could do this in 2 turns. Or we can try and dodge. Maybe avoid all damage altogether. And then maybe deal 11 points of damage. Seems a little unlikely, I gotta say, but in theory, it is weighted in our favor that one of these will hit, and then we'll be in a good position next turn. But it's me we're talking about. One of them did hit, but I failed my dodge, so that's adequate punishment for flying too close to the sun. Can't run. I can never run. I'm pretty sure you're just not allowed to run from this encounter, regardless. Let's try dodge again. At this point, there's no reason to deal 11 points of damage. It would be wiser to deal guaranteed 6, and then 11 next turn. Successful dodge. No faith lost. And guarantee that second hit. We can make it very, very likely. 87%, and okay, we nailed it. I was certain it was going to miss anyway. I can buy souvenirs. There's a bunch of unique weapons and general items here. In fact, no weapons, but several unique items. And a cultist dog, which is pretty adorable. He can't boop his nose, though. He's got nose boop guard. So we got +1 luck in slot C, a mask that we're allowed to eat, and pancakes. Pancakes are good. +2 stamina, -2 doom. That is well worth $1. I don't currently need stamina, but I now have the means to recover 5 points of stamina, which is nearly my entire stamina bar allotment. Now we're just going to explore the forest for a long time. And try to kill this guy in one turn. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna, though. Throw a crucifix at him. ineffective. I mean, we can break it by hand. So I guess it doesn't have too much weight on it. It's a styrofoam crucifix all along. Probably not going to get that 20, and it wouldn't matter even if we did. Might as well stick with dodges. Yeah, dodge, guaranteed hit. Weak against this weapon type. That was 7 damage. In theory, this would be 17 more. It's a little unlikely, unfortunately. Let's roll those die. Yeah! 3 consecutive 50% chances. 2 of them are 60%. Still, for me, that's like a 0.5% chance that would have worked out. It's not how the math works out, but it's how my luck works out. So we're the priest, obviously we're gonna pray. No matter how alien the shrine is. Perception check success. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. 5 experience. Close to another level up. Stick in the forest, even though it's very dangerous. Still most likely to run away, but no, I broke a bone instead. That sucks. I have the means to get it healed at least, but not until I finish this mystery. Let's tap into his power. Gain a spell. Spell's terrible. Well, out of here, spell. Not even allowed to have allies. I certainly can't kill them. Alright. And we can just go straight to the ending. What we're gonna want to do. So this is typical, the cult leader. Turns out to be our aunt, who invited us here in the first place. She brought us here to sacrifice us to her master. Here it comes. Howdy, master. I like your mascara. Eyeshadow, I guess is what that would actually be. I'm no makeup expert. Plus 4 doom. If the Nameless Horror attacks. The Nameless Horror is going to attack. But we can attack the Master Cultist, dealing 3 damage each time. Or we can run away like a coward. I'm gonna see if dodge works. And I guess attack this priest. See how this treats me. I did not dodge the attack. Surely that was just a bad roll. I hope. Yeah, my faith is going poorly all of a sudden. I don't think you're allowed to brace or dodge these attacks because it's like an off-screen character that's attacking you. Our aunt is like behind us. This thing is just making doom happen. So we're trying to kill our aunt. We can actually kill the boss by hurling things at it. Hope this kills the boss. Nope. Into negative faith. But I have enough reason. I'm gonna read my ominous letter to strengthen my resolve for a little extra faith. I think the cultist will die this turn. There we go. Yeah, we attack the cultist. Then we run away. But then everything happens in an instant. The chanting cultist suddenly falls to the ground as everything around you starts to shake and crumble. Many members of the cult die, crushed by the concrete debris. You are lucky to avoid their fate and escape the factory building. You board the old bus, still clutching the hood of the chanting cultists, wondering what exactly happened out there. We got a new, unique item. Spiral hood, +2 strength, and a dex, -2 perception. It is creepy, but powerful. At this point, I really want none of these, but I don't have much of a choice. My weird collection would have been good to get way sooner. I cannot seem to get +1 all stats as long as I don't have an ally. So I'll just take this. Roll with it. More dex, please. Water not contaminated, not that it would really matter. Because my health is doing actually fine. Weirdly fine. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the follow. For now, though, going to boost my reason, I guess? Yeah, good stuff. So I'm kind of skating by. The Doom is looking really bad, and I got 2 mysteries left to go. Let's see how this turns out. I'm only going to give this one shot. So these are both required boss fights. I think there's a way to get out of the boss fight in the peculiar painting, but it's very, very specific, and I don't know what that specific thing is. That's the ending B that I've never gotten before. Let's try my luck. Might end up having to go to the old monument. There's something I wanted to do with my 2 funds, though. What was it? And buy an item, maybe? Oh, I wanted to heal my broken bone, of course. About there. That's worth 20 experience. Why haven't I used that yet? That's worth 40 experience. Oh, hell yeah. You know, this is embarrassing. I wasn't going to admit this when I got the follower. I didn't realize I was streaming. I guess I hit that button accidentally. I thought this was pre-recorded. I was going to upload it to YouTube later. Turns out I'm streaming, and people are enjoying it. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support. I immensely appreciate it. I'm glad this run is going relatively well, but it's about to die, if we're being honest. I'd be surprised if I pulled this one out. But my dex did just go through the roof. If I get in any more combat, I should be able to get out with, like, a net gain of faith, which is pretty solid. Getting all these notifications because I didn't know I was streaming. Oh boy. First stream in the new place since I moved. Didn't even realize it was happening. That's always a good sign. Well, I ran out of money, so I can't buy anything. Let's take a jog. I believe take a nap adds to your doom, and I can't really afford that right now. But I can spend plenty of stamina. So I now have a dual screen setup. I guess my mouse drifted onto the second screen where I have my OBS open and hit the stream button, and that's the situation we're in. It's not a bad situation to be in. I mean, clearly, it has its benefits. Surprisingly, it has its benefits. Should I take a bath in the weird bathtub? When I enter my bathroom, discover that my shower is missing. There's an old clawfoot tub in the place. Take that bath. Luck check success. Bathtub sure is weird, but you feel extra refreshed. +1 stamina. That was a dangerous bath I took. But it paid off. Okay, the gossip junkie is here. Wrapped up in telephone cords, which apparently are going under her skin. Really want to take less than 2 damage here, so I might brace. And try stabbing her. Stab away. Yeah. A nice 85% chance to hit. It's pretty good. I really should be going for the dodge because my dex is so ridiculous. Oh, she hurt me with a nasty rumor. The worst kind of pain. This time we should be able to kill her. In fact, I don't even need to guarantee that. Beautiful. Combat over. And a net gain of faith. 6 gives us more max stamina, max reason. Way more benefits. Just gotta not drop below 6 during the boss fight. I do have to listen to him. Cost me a lot of reason, but I needed that doom down. Do I have any punishments? Resting. No. I do think I need to take a rest now. Oh, I didn't have my Bible out, so I didn't get any bonus there. Tragic. Well, I'm gonna sell this. Definitely don't need it. Marked Bible. Good to go. And onward. Probably won't need the Marked Bible anymore. Hopefully that one reason that I didn't gain back is not the thing that kills me. Crisis of Faith. My mind is wandering. Can God really explain everything we're experiencing? Stay strong, +4 faith. Well, now we don't have to worry too much about losing faith. That's a good event. 4 bonus faith for free. I don't want more funds. Leave me alone with your free money in the mail. Now we gotta fight the centipede again. 34 HP. Okay, we're up to 25 potential damage. It's so unlikely to hit that I am not going to go that route. Brace is still a good investment. 6 damage there, 10 damage there, potentially. We really need to guarantee the hit, though, because otherwise it's just not going to happen. There's nothing much I can throw at him. Let's see how this treats me for a while. I've resigned myself to losing a few turns, losing some stamina. Looks kind of like he's got a pulsing eyeball over here. Not sure what exactly that's supposed to be. Maybe like a burst sore, like the ones around his face here. Anyway. 24. Still not enough to guarantee a kill. Don't want to drop below 6 faith. That's our threshold. So we'll try this again. Now we need to deal 15 damage. Oh, 14. 6. 12 and 2. Oh, even my, like, kick is up to 4 damage. Good for me. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Not one bit. Well, I'll eat my pancakes. Finally. Been saving them. In my backpack. Take one of those. I can afford a lot of damage, but I don't want to lose the faith. Why is your faith so fragile? No wonder he quit the priest school that he was in. That's merely 11. Honestly, at this point, it's probably worth throwing the bottle. So I'm gonna throw the bottle for 4 extra damage, I think. Yeah. Now we can guarantee 2 of these. And our faith is back. And we got a ritual robe for some reason. Oh, my weird collection went off. Level up. Still not getting the thing I wanted. Or the other thing I wanted. I want the perk that gives me +1 to all stats, or the one that gives me +1 dex. Neither is occurring. That sucks. I'll take the knowledge so that I have the 8 threshold. I'll take even more dex. Because I will get in another fight here. Don't need much of anything for stats. I wasted that on stamina. Brilliant. Now, if I die by 2 reason, it'll be my own fault, and it was totally preventable. But that probably won't happen. As we enter the final mystery, the Peculiar Painting, which has a very hard boss fight at the end. There is not much else I can do about it. Onward to the hard boss fight. Probably gonna want to stick with Ivy. Oh, that's gonna end this run right there. But Ivy normally gives you back 1 reason when you complete a mystery. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it even more.
Nice, Cash. Nice.
Excellent. Thank you, Blast Tyrant. Glad you could join me on this accidental return to form as I show off more stuff and rapidly waste away in this ill-fated run. Let's gain 2 more money that I have no use for. Unfortunately, now I need to start using memory extract. Just burn my brain out to recover that reason. Forget those bad memories. +1 knowledge and perception. Unnecessary. Give me more reason back. One of the new changes in the recent, the fix update, not like the real massive update, Dreadful Dreams, was that now if you just waste time repeatedly going to the wrong spot, eventually the mystery will just end. And everyone will die. But that doesn't count as an alternate ending. Ending B, still, I don't know how to get it. Let's no time for it, which reduces our doom very slightly, but very necessary, because it'll be a miracle if we skate through without dying from doom. Let's hope for a miracle. I got a broken bottle. Lucky me. Something to throw at this boss. There it is. -4 reason per attack. I'm going to start relying on dodges. Dodges are way faster. And they will prevent all damage if they're successful. So I gotta dodge. Maybe I should dodge twice. Just fill up the whole thing with dodges. Or maybe not. Okay, that's not the worst idea. Get 20 damage per turn. Should probably get hits that are actually likely to land. Not allowed to use my last 10 points because that would give me too many actions per turn. It's unacceptable by unwritten game rules. -4 reason right there. Dodge unsuccessful. Yeesh. Yashiro, you're not even trying here. I can save myself. My faith is wrecked. You hate to see it. Well, let's try and deal 13 damage now. Yeah, just 3 of these. Can't guarantee them all. Ah. Can I throw the ritual robe? I need 0 damage. It deals perfect. So it is very unlikely that I will end the combat in this turn. Gotta go for it anyway. There it is. Another huge whiff. I gotta memory extract twice just to survive. Faith in the gutter. Straight up negative now. But at least I can end this fight. Atrocious luck. Now I lose stamina and reason. Because my faith is in the negatives, or at least it was. It's briefly back in the positives. Still get to take a bath. At least there's that. Curious statuette. +1 knowledge. Hooray. Well, let's go for it. See if I can skate by, just barely. One of the problems now is I cannot get my stamina high enough because my faith is no longer at 6. So I want my stamina to be at least 7. I didn't think to check what the upcoming events were going to be. Probably better that I don't know. Why is my max stamina 6 still? I am so screwed here. I used all my stamina recovery items. Oh, Yashiro. You're done for again. At least you've hidden your face. And therefore your shame. We're so close, too. So very close. Second enemy we fought. I'm terrible at this one. It might have been Shiro-san. Wrong answer. +5% doom. I think we can still skate by. Barely. This one I can pass. I think there are enough events to kill me here. Up 98. It's ticking up ever so slowly. This is a knowledge check. 99. We did the rancid ramen second. Made it. Yashiro, you beautiful bastard, you did it again. I can't believe it happened again. Yashiro getting by on the last possible turn. Ridiculous. But that's the final achievement.
Nice, Cash. Nice.
Thank you so much, Blast Tyrant. Here for both of these ridiculous, barely victories with Yashiro. What is going on? Blast Tyrant is some kind of good luck charm. But there we go. 100% completion on our achievements. Okay. Unlocks commoner backstory. A new backstory. I honestly did not expect that, but let's see what the deal is. What do you got for me, commoner? You cannot gain experience. That is harsh. Probably a good fit for Jury. Let's send Jury in with commoner to see if it has any benefit whatsoever. Although it's ironic that the heiress, who is notably very, very rich, would also be a commoner. Okay, it seems like there's no benefit whatsoever. It's just an extremely hard new backstory. Great. Well, I'm not happy with the reward, but I enjoyed the run. And I cannot believe it was successful. So that's every achievement. That is a lot of random things that I was able to show off, although not quite all of them. I'm suddenly glad that I was streaming. I didn't mean to. I'll take it. Thank you all so much for joining me. So much for watching. Maybe check out my other playthroughs of World of Horror. I've got a bunch of them archived on YouTube and on Twitch. And there are different assortments of them available on each platform. Some of the ones that I've done on Twitch did not make it over to YouTube, and I don't know why. I probably should have sent them over to YouTube, but whatever. They're over there on Twitch. Check them out if you missed them. Thanks once again for joining me. Plenty more World of Horror to come. Certainly in the next few months, maybe even sooner. For now, that was unexpectedly successful. Glad you were here to see it. Otherwise, no one would believe me. So, have yourselves a good one. And do not melt your faces when you're hydrating.